Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So today I feel a little weird because I don't have my little microphone right here. I am actually recording on a camera that I just got. Today what we are doing, let me try to get my thoughts together. It's early for me, so I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. Now you can see everything. You see I am breaking out here. I still have this little scar here. You'll be able to see me. Look, I could zoom in now. Okay, that's me zooming out. I could zoom you in. Do you see those little lines? Is what I've been talking about. You haven't been able to see them because of my phone, but now you can see everything. So now let me zoom you back out. Okay, so today we are doing a full face of new drugstore makeup. And by new, I mean I found this at the drugstore and they all say new. So I'm assuming they're fairly new. I did get this maybe like a week or two ago, so it's not exactly new, but new, right? It's still within February. So if you're interested in watching that, then keep on watching. And yeah, my intro's coming right up. If you want to skip through my intro, then go ahead and do that. All right, guys, we are back. So I know this is different, right? Different setup. I honestly don't know. I think I'm actually moving into the guest bedroom. I mean, like, I haven't been kicked out, right? It's just that it's a little craziness in here. I actually don't even have my full lighting on right now. I'm just using my vanity light, and I think it's just fine for now. But I think I'm gonna move in there just because it's a little crazy in our master, and we're supposed to paint our guest bedroom this weekend. So that will mean that I get to set up shop probably next week during the week, and it'll be like a different setup. It's probably gonna be very like gray. I think I'm just gonna set up against the wall or something. So yeah, anywho, let's get started. So I have so many new things. They're not all just one brand. They're all over the place. So I think I'm gonna actually do my face first and then eyeshadow. I only have one eyeshadow palette and it's this Wet n Wild. Ooh, now you get to see that. Okay, so it's this one. I've never tried their shadow, so I have no idea how they work. So I will start with primer. So I got this Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus. This is just, does the focus start this? This is just a first impressions, guys. There's only one thing that I've tried outside of this, so this is just the first impressions. I will try to speed through me applying the product, that way you're not here forever. Look up all the prices and put all the items down below, that way you know what I'm talking about if you want to reference it. Actually haven't really heard much about it, but I saw that it was new, so let's give it a whirl. And that's not how you open it. There you go. I am sorry if you can hear people cutting grass outside. Guys, it's not coming out. What is going on? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. So that's a down, that's a downer. That's already like, you lost like 20 points. So I have to open it and I'm gonna grab this. My hands are clean. So this is how it looks, the primer. And I'm just gonna apply this with my hand. I think this is all I need. I'm looking this way because, well, I guess my mirror is everywhere. Like, I don't even know where to look. So I usually apply primer and on my forehead, sides, and chin. It kind of feels like a serum. That's the way it feels. So now we're gonna do foundation, and let me move my little jacket out of the way. Oh, and this is the foundation that I did a wear test on. So if you haven't seen, this is the only thing that I tried. If you haven't seen that video yet, then I will link it in the eye. That way you can go watch it and see my thoughts. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my Tati Beauty. Just an update on this. My Tati Beauty sponge did tear. Not a huge tear, but you can see what's inside of it. But I reached out to Tati Beauty and they sent me a replacement. So, and they sent it quick, like probably like a few days I had the replacement. So that was awesome that they took care of me so quickly. So I honestly don't know if that's how it's gonna be, like if it's just gonna, this one's gonna tear in a month or whatever, just because if that is the case, I can't see myself buying one of these each month, because I mean $20 for this, yeah, that's not feasible for me and the way my bank account work. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But I still have been loving it. I just didn't like that it did tear. So as I said in my video, this foundation is a little light for me because I am a bot. I am a noob and I have no idea how to pick my foundation. And I did get it at a drugstore, so it's not like they have like test me like at Ulta. So I just grabbed whatever I thought looked like me, and I always think that I'm lighter than I actually am. I feel like you can still see my pores on my nose and my forehead. So first impressions primer, meh. But other than that, the foundation still looks like it did, and I absolutely love it. So there's a foundation. Now let's move to concealer. We got the e.l.f. the 16-hour Camo Concealer. And I've heard good and bad things about it, so I have no idea. It's supposed to be crease resistant, 16-hour wear concealer, and this is probably too light for me. Damn, this is doe foot applicator though. So I'm gonna try not to apply too much. I heard to be careful with that, so I'm just gonna go in like that. So far, not really loving it. What do you guys think? I don't know so far. I'm going to set my lids. So far, I don't think... Oh, so what I'm using to set is a Wet n Wild Photofocus Translucent powder. Taking this little peel off. One thing packaging wise for this is that it doesn't have like a little filter to close that, so of course that can always be a downfall because it's just messy. So I think I applied too much, but oh well. I'm actually gonna use this for just put a lot more than I usually do for fallout, because since I haven't tried those, I don't know how the fallout will be. So let me apply more on this side. Okay, and I am going to set the rest of my face. Now next, what do we jump into next? Let's jump into the eyeshadow. Oh, and I have a eyelid primer from e.l.f. So we shall see how that works. My kids are asleep, so you may hear one snoring. My doggos. In case you've never seen me, I don't have kids, I have doggos, which they're my kids. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Eyelid primer. And apparently said it was new too, so let's give it a whirl, whirl, whirl. Again, it looks like this. And hopefully I remember that that's what it is. They only had one shade, I believe, at least when I went to the store. Let me pop it on. I usually like to use a brush or a blender. So that's how it looks. Feels a little like tacky. Could be good, could be bad. Oh, I need the translucent powder. Let me set with the translucent powder. Ugh. Look at this messiness. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Just a messy person. I really try not to be, but... I don't know what I think of it yet. Okay. Now let's jump into the shadow. I don't have any brushes again that are drugstore, so I'm just going to use what I have. So this is what it looks like. Let's bring even some Valentine's vibes back. Like, girl, it's not Valentine's anymore. So I am going in with a transition shade, and that's cool. Like, they have them in a bigger pan. So I'm going to go in with this one right here, this brown one. Hey. Hey, girl. The pigment, she's there. She's shown up. She's arrived. Do you see that? And this little palette was not pricey at all. I honestly feel like she was $5 or under, but again, I will put the prices on here or I will list them down below. I could look at my phone because, hey, I'm not recording on my phone, but I don't want this to be a super long video, so I will just let you know that. Do you see that? I am going to try to do a super quick look. That way we're not here forever. So let me just add that. So far the brown, girl, she's there. Hello, Wet and Wild. I kind of wanted her not to be good because then I can see myself going and buying all of them. But she's good. And I was kind of worried for the base to mess it up, but everything so far looks so good. I mean, with the eyes. So we're going for a messy look. We're not going for taped up, pitch perfect. Not that I do perfect looks because you've seen what I can do. My dog just farted. Sorry guys, I promise it was not me. My little Frenchie is a farter McFarter. Let me know if you guys have any of these Wet and Wild shadows. I feel like I've heard like they're like, what's that word? They are, you never know what you're gonna get. Like some are good, some are bad, so let me know. I am a huge, strong believer that if you can get stuff from the drugstore that works the same or better than high-end, then you do not need the high-end, guys. Obviously, if you can afford it and you want to try it, then by all means. And like me, I like to try those things. But I would never recommend something that is like super pricey when I know there's something better at the drugstore. Just my 2 cents. Okay, so far the transition shade, she's there. Hello. I'm going to try to blend everything out. I'm gonna take this brush right here with this shade, this lighter shade. It's like a little brown, just because it is a little dark and I don't want it to have like a huge, how do you say, like just a line, you know what I mean? So we want everything blended nicely. And guys, my eyebrows are still not done. We have an eyebrow product as well. All right, so everything's blended out. All right, so let's jump into, I'm just gonna do a shimmer all over the lid. What? Should I use my finger? Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use it with a finger. There's other pretty shades on here, but I feel like I've been doing a lot of color, so I want to give you guys something basic, you know, because I am a basic girl. When I try other colors that put me out of my comfort zone, I also try to put myself outside of my comfort zone because I don't get out of my comfort zone when it comes to other things. So I try to do it in makeup, but when I do, I feel a little uncomfortable. So I'm trying to do that more, but I love my neutral looks. Love, love, love. Guys, this freaking shade, do you see that? Wet and Wild. Oh my gosh. I'm not exaggerating, guys. Look at this. Sorry for the rest of my face. I look like a ghost. Do you see that? I am so impressed. I'm just gonna swatch the other shades. Those are the rest of the little shimmers. I'm excited to try the rest of them. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it in this video, but this simple look, I think I am going to lift the gold a little higher. So I just wanna bring it up a little bit. I just want you guys to be able to get the full effect of this. Let me zoom you in, girl. Is it this way? Do you see that? She did that. Wet n Wild did that. Obviously, it's not the final look, so it looks still like a little crusty, but I am going to remove all the translucent powder now. Sorry, guys. I know y'all are probably annoyed with my runny nose, but allergies in San Antonio are no joke. I feel like I have them year-round. And it's about to be springtime, so it's probably about to get a lot worse. Mine are not as bad as like a lot of people's, but they can be pretty bad. Okay, guys. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I like the concealer and the powder because while you can see my little lines, they're not as bad as other concealers, so that is a big plus. Okay, now I am going to, I'm not going to do my eyebrow. I think I'm going to leave my brows till the end. What shall we do? Let's bronze up because your girl looks like a ghost. Why? Because she likes to choose the wrong shades. Why? Because she's a noob at this. And I'm sorry, I talk in third person and it's kind of creepy. I'm sorry. I'll try to stop. I'm glad you can't see down here because it is a mess. Okay, and this is, supposedly it's the new Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I've never even tried the original butter bronzer, so I am super excited. The inside looks like this. And it smells like coconutty. So let's bronze up. I'm probably gonna overdo this, but who cares? Girl, look, and it has a little thing under. What is this? Do y'all know what this is? Send help. Is this supposed to be used to bronze up? I don't know how I feel about that. I'll look up videos onto how to use that, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use this Firma 102 brush. I've heard people say you shouldn't bronze your forehead, and then I hear others say you should, and I'm like, well, I am going to, because especially right now that I am a freaking ghost because I have the wrong foundation on. I love it. I love it. I feel like the camera washes me out a little bit more, but maybe that's how I really look. So I'm just gonna keep bronzing up. Thank you to everyone who's recommended that butter bronzer. I appreciate you. Now this is not the lead. It is a little on the pricier side when it comes to drugstore makeup. So it's not $5, right? It's a little pricier, so I will put the price up on that. But this thing could probably last you years and years to come. Okay, so that's the bronzer. She's bronzed. What's next? I am all over the place. Let's do some blush. So I actually got two. They're both Wet n Wild. I got this little basic blush, and then I got this one, but I feel like this is more like a highlight. So I am going to use this one first, and then we're gonna use that one. So it does have it does have a blushy color, but it looks like it has some shimmer in it. So if I do use it, I want to make sure I have this on first. So that's how it looks. And I'm going to use the same brush. And knowing me, I'm going to go in too hard. Am I blind? Oh no, she's there. She's not as pigmented as I thought she was gonna be. And that can be a good thing, or that can be a bad thing. Maybe it's because I am darker. Maybe it'll show up more on people whom are lighter than me. But I think it can be built up. And for the price, so it does take a while to build it up. So I don't know, I guess it depends what kind of person you are. If you are a person that likes to build their blush and not bam, then you may like this. I think I am the other person. I think I like a little bam. And then I'm like, oh, what do I do? And then I act surprised and I do it. Apparently my video stopped because the maximum recording time was reached. What does that even mean? Okay guys, I hope that doesn't happen very often because I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what I got and what I didn't. Hopefully I got everything. I am opening the highlighter now. And that little like blush topper. Hello. here. I feel like this would be a beautiful eyeshadow too. I do see downfall to that is that it's very glittery. Let me zoom you in real quick. So she's pigmented, but there's a lot of glitter. So if you are not a fan of glitter, then I don't recommend this one, but she's pigmented. I am actually going to take, this is a bad idea, this shade right here and use it as a blush topper. I honestly feel like that helped the blush a lot. But you have to think about, do you like looking like more dewy or do you like looking matte? So if you don't like blush toppers, then this is not for you. But I don't know what to think of it yet. Do you want me to swatch it? It's pigmented. Guys, does this happen to you where you get hairs on your freaking face and you don't know what it is? I think it's from the brushes, but like I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I'm always like what's on me? Okay, we've done this. My cheeks are super red. It looks like I've been out in the freezing cold for ages and nobody's let me back in. So why did I do that? Because I always do that, because I'm insane. I'm going to finish the bottom lash line real quick. Let's do mascara. This is the Bambi eye mascara. Also seen raves about this one. Apparently it is fairly new still, so this is how the inside looks. This is how that looks. Now let's pop it on. I'm kind of scared to put it on the bottom lash line just because it is so huge that I always dirty. So that's the Bambi mascara. Do you guys want to get zoomed in? Let's do it. Do you see? Definitely, I think that's a yes for me. I do like it. The one I've been using a lot is the HD Volumizing Mascara by e.l.f. And this is one that I absolutely love. It is like a really wet mascara, so it takes a while to dry, you know? But I feel that one's $25, so I would definitely get this one instead of repurchasing that one. So that's what I think of that. I really like it. Okay, so that's the mascara. Let's jump into, let's do brows, guys, because I didn't get a gel. I just got this little pencil, and this is a Wet n Wild. Why do I open things without showing you? This is a Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil. So it has a little brush at the end, which I think we always need. And then this is, I think that's a little damaged, but that little tip just fell out. But yeah, this is how the little tip looks. It's super tiny. I'm going to put my mirror right here because for this I do need to get a little close and personal. I think it is the like best tip because it is so thin, but the downside is don't take it out too much because then you'll break it. But look at my brows. I mean, it was super quick, and I'd need gel to keep it in, but it was super quick, and the hairs are like hair strokes. So I really do like this. Yes, Drugstore coming through. Okay, now we have 4 items left. We have 2 lipsticks and a lip gloss. And now let's look at the lipsticks. So the lipsticks that I got are Wet n Wild. I feel like most of the products that I got are Wet n Wild. Oh, let's look at the shades. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. And this is Think Pink. You know what I didn't get? A lip liner. I've been really like loving just lip liner, a lot of lip liner. So let's hope. Super creamy, guys. Sorry, I keep looking at myself on the viewfinder. Super creamy. Not the greatest pigment off the bat. I love the packaging though, it's cute. Feels creamy, doesn't smell like anything. I honestly don't feel like this would be very long lasting. If that is something that you care about, that is something that I care about. So I don't know that I would use these very often. This is the other shade. Should I add it? Lipsticks, not impressed, whatever. But I am excited about trying this e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. This is, I feel like I've heard about it. This is in Champagne Glam. And I've been loving a little gloss moment, so I really should not be applying this directly on my lips because then I get it dirty, but whatever. It's mine. I'm sorry if that drives you nuts, but it smells nice. It doesn't smell ugly. Thanks, TotallyTaleeah, for your descriptions. It's not sticky. It doesn't feel like my lips are on fire. I feel like my lips look super juicy. They feel, right now, it feels like they feel a little cold, but not bad. I really like how everything came together, like how it took these colors that I didn't really like and it just made my lips look a lot better. So I feel like this is a win for me, and I will get more if I finish that. And let me curl my lashes real quick. I should have done that earlier, but ooh, you know what I didn't get? A setting spray. So I'm gonna apply, but this is a drugstore, it's just not new, the Glow Mist one that I have in my project pan. So my final thoughts on all the items that I purchased. I don't recommend these little lipsticks. I just don't think, I feel like you can find something better, like that's not Wet n Wild than those. I do recommend this lip gloss. I do feel the sensation, the little burning sensation ahorita. right now. And then this brow pencil by Wet n Wild, the Ulta Brow. It was kind of easy to do my brows. That takes me a lot longer. The mascara, the Bambi eye mascara. Yes, girl. It's not the least expensive mascara though, but I really did like it. The e.l.f. primer, the eyelid primer, I don't know. I think it worked nice, but I honestly can't tell you because I feel like for an eye primer, you need more for it to be on your eyes for like entire day for you to get like a more information. So I will keep using it and I will let you guys know. So I don't want to tell you yes on that one. The e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I honestly feel like it settled nicely. At the beginning, I was like, ooh, girl, you look crusty. But now I do like it. So I do recommend this 16-hour Camo Concealer. They have a hydrating one too, so whatever skin tone. And this, I've already said I recommend. The Wet n Wild Foundation, Dewy Luminix. I do recommend that. They also have the matte formula, so whatever you prefer. But I will warn you that this does have a very strong paint scent only as you open it, but after you apply it, you don't smell it anymore. Butter bronzer, I will also recommend that. Hello, why aren't you focusing? Okay, there we go. I will recommend this one, but this is pricier again. But that butter bronzer, that will last you ages. Like, it's gonna last you forever. And then this Wet n Wild blush was not anything to rave about. Unless you really like one that you have to keep applying and keep applying. That's very light. So not that one. And then this Photofocus Translucent powder. I like it so far. Again, I have to keep on using it. But for the price, I do recommend it. I just don't like how messy it is. This right here. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo. So again, the highlighter, you have to keep in mind that it's very glittery. If you don't like glittery highlighter, don't get that. But this blush topper, girl, I feel like I like that more than the highlighter. So I'm probably gonna use this highlighter more as an inner corner highlight. This Prime Plus, I can't give you too much information. I feel like you can still see a lot of my pores, so I don't think that this is one that I will repurchase, but you can make up your mind as you see my face. And yeah, I like more of a pore filling one. And this eyeshadow palette, the Wet n Wild, does it have a Color Con VI Purple? What am I doing? I recommend this one. At least the shades that I used and the ones that I swatched, I feel like it's gonna be great. And that is it for this video. So I think this was a great drugstore haul. I didn't have a lot of like, ooh, this sucks. Out of all these items, I think I only had 4 items that I was like, you don't need that. But everything else was great. So again, let me know if you like these types of videos. Do you like drugstore videos or do you like more high-end stuff? Do you want me to do a high-end haul? What do you guys want? Let me know down below. Let me do a zoom in so you can check out everything up close and personal. My eye look is not the best, but that is because I was just rushing through it. So you see the bronzer, the blush topper, the lip. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this video, any comments. If you've tried any of these items and you love them or you hate them, let me know down below. Subscribe if you like me. Subscribe if you like me. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. And this is it. I will see you in my next one.